a twig from the box. Now he moves around with his back to the fire until he is as close as the heat will permit. He draws out a glowing piece of wood with the twig. He slides it to within a few inches of where he is sitting. Now he places his wrist directly on the glowing wood. The ropes. Roy is trying to burn the ropes off his hands.
Roy, no. You've got to get loose, Clackety. But not that way. You'll burn yourself.
See anything, Barker? Nothing at all on this side. There's nobody out here either.
Say, Roy, let me do that. Save yourself for the fight.
Oh, I'll be all right.
Well, how can you be? Your wrist. Oh, burn my wrist. Just a rope.
I wonder if they could have left without our seeing them. Might be.
If I ever get loose, I'll tear them there buzzards to ribbons for making you do a thing like this here, Roy.
I've got it, Clackety. The rope's burned through. I'll have my hands free as quick as I get these loops unwound.
There's nothing out there.
Hurry, Roy.
Well, let's go to work on Rogers. This is what I've been waiting for.
Sit tight, Clackety. Don't move. I'll have to take him alone.
Rogers, we want that money. And this time we're not fooling.
You want the money? Hey,
Look out, Rogers, you're loose!
Sheriff, come on! We're taking him!
Roy leaps toward Barger, driving hard sledgehammer blows which cover Barger from his jaw to his waist. Barger drops. He's down, finished. Roy turns to Criffield, hitting him hard in the midsection. Criffield is unhurt, but he is knocked off balance. Clackety's foot shoots out and trips Criffield. Criffield falls. He's down.
Great work, Clackety. It's all right.
Roy, I didn't expect to see you on your feet.
Come on, you two. Get up.
Somebody untie my hands.
These two, the men who've been bothering the freight wagons, Roy.
They're part of the crew, Sheriff. The rest of the gang is at Indian Run. And Cliff Beauregard's their boss.
Somebody untie my hands.
What did you say, Clackety?
Somebody untie my hands.
Feel like going after them, Roy?
Sheriff, you head these two towards jail. Dale and Clackety and I will get Beauregard, and the rest will be easy.
Beauregard's probably still in his bed asleep, boy.
Let me go in and get him.
Come on, Clackety. Dale, you keep watch on the door in case he tries to rush us.
He won't get past me.
What's the meaning of this? Rogers!
We've come for you, Beauregard.
We're going to bust up your business.
You can't break into a man's house.
Get to one side, Clackety. Oh, use a gun on us, huh?
Let me hit that bullet.
Stay back, Clackety.
Roy, what is it? Is that shot?
This rattler pulled a gun. Climb back on your feet, Beauregard.
Yeah, I want to know what this is all about.
I'll tell you what it's all about. You've been blackjacking ranchers into selling cattle through your agency. When they sold through Bruce Baker or somebody else, you refused to freight their supply.
Well, there's no crime in that.
No, but there is crime in overturning and destroying wagons when ranchers try to freight their own supplies.
You can't prove anything.
We've already got proof. And you're coming out to Indian Run and have your riders surrender peaceably. You're doing it in order to make your jail sentence as small as possible. Come on, Beauregard. Call to him. Tell him to get out here.
Don't fool with him, Roy.
You fellows in there. The game is up. They've got us. Better come on out. Come peaceable. It's all over for us.
The beaten riders file out of Indian Run Cave, their hands in the air. Their day is over. Their savage faces frighten no one now. Within an hour, they are with their chief, Cliff Beauregard, and his two lieutenants, Harry Barger and Bob Criffield, in jail.
should they hurt me this winter's day? No, on the mountain there till the spring. Please melt my poor heart so it can sing.
On the mountain, birds winging high.
Oh, like my heart is, love on the fly.
Trees bare in winter, reach for the sky.
Blooming in summer, only to die. Laughter of children, bells on a sleigh. Why should they hurt me this winter's day? No, on the mountain there till the spring. Please melt my poor heart so it can sing.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, let's have a talk with the Lord.
What this country needs more than anything else
Yes,
is old-fashioned talk with the Lord.
Hallelujah.
If we'd only try it, how happy we'd be.
Yes,
we'd never have time to be bored.
Hallelujah.
Hear me talking, brother. Don't spend all your time planning for the things you can afford. Yes, what this country needs more than anything else
Is a good old-fashioned talk with the Lord.
What this country needs more than anything else is a good old-fashioned talk with the Lord.
We hear you talking, sister.
If the politicians would ask him for help, then peace would be quickly restored. There's no use of fighting with your fellow man who can live in perfect accord. Yes, what this country needs more than anything else is a good old-fashioned talk with the Lord.
What this country needs more than anything else is
Yes,
good old-fashioned talk with the Lord. If we're always ready to help someone else, someday we'll receive our reward. After you have tried it, it's easy to see. Prayer can do much more than the sword. Yes, what this country needs more than anything else is a good old-fashioned talk with the Lord. That's all for now, folks. This is Roy Rogers saying to all of you from all of us, goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you. See you next week. Don't forget how to make out of the sunshine and the brown from a rainy day.
Well, buckaroos, join us again next week at the same time and over these same stations when the Armed Forces Radio Service presents another Western yarn with Horace Murphy as Clackety, Dale Evans, the Roy Rogers Riders, and in person, that great motion picture star, the king of the cowboys himself, Roy Rogers. The Roy Rogers Show is directed by Tom Hargis, with script by Ray Wilson and music by Frank Wirth. This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Roy Rogers, known as the King of the Cowboys, was born Leonard Sly in 1911 in Cincinnati. He passed away in 1998, just a few months before fellow singing cowboy legend Gene Autry. The Slys lived a somewhat vagabond life, traveling around the country trying to find steady and good employment. The Slys survived floods, factory closings, false employment leads, and other difficulties. Roy found himself traveling to California as part of the Great Okie Migration to find a job. Rogers later read John Steinbeck's Grapes of Wrath and commented on its accuracy. In short, his early years were pretty rough. Deciding that his future in fruit picking and shoe factories, his job of choice to that point, was not for him, Roy turned to music. He had been entertaining his traveling companions with his guitar and voice all this time. Roy's music career started in 1931 with a group called Uncle Mary's Hollywood Hillbillies. Rogers played for several other cowboy music bands. Eventually he settled in with a group called the Sons of the Pioneers. Then in 1937, due to a dispute between Gene Autry and the bosses at Republic Pictures, Roy got his break in the movies and changed his name from Sly to Roy Rogers. He went on to star in over 100 movies. The early years of the radio show was basically a Western variety music show, featuring Rogers and the Sons of the Pioneers singing such songs as Tumbling Tumbleweeds, Cool Waters, and Don't Fence Me In. But over the years, the show lost more of the music and gained more of the typical Western storylines. Every good cowboy needs a good horse, and Roy's was his Palomino horse called Trigger. Trigger was so popular in the 1950s that he would occasionally leave Roy and start in his own adventures, and sometimes Trigger would pair up with Roy's German Shepherd dog, Bullet. You would think that a cowboy with both a horse and a dog might not need a woman, but Roy teamed up with singer and cowgirl Dale, Queen of the West, Evans. Dale co-starred in Roy's movies and played a similar girlfriend role in these radio programs. Dale was considered the most popular woman in westerns, and she wrote the couple's theme song, Happy Trails. After Roy's wife Arlene died, Roy and Dale got married in 1947 and stayed together for the rest of his life. Dale passed away in 2001. Happy trails to you until we meet again.